Hey there, Cancer, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Cancer, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and your person. Okay, Cancer, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Magician. There's something that you are manifesting, whether you realize it or not. So, in the recent past, Cancer, you get the Five of Wands, the King of Cups, the Six of Swords. I feel like you and this person that you carry a lot of love for are fighting. You're at odds. You may even be broken up. I see you in the recent past walking away from this. It could be them too, right? But somebody here walked away because there was too much conflict, there was too much drama, and the love was still there. There was too much drama, and you guys just kind of parted ways. In the current situation, you get the Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. You may have this pattern of walking away, getting up and taking your stuff and just kind of being like, okay, I'm done. I'm over this. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. And then keeping tabs on the person, and then checking in on the person, and then still wanting to revisit that whole situation. Now, the reason you left, Cancer, is showing up as a lack of trust. So there was something fishy here that you you didn't feel like you could trust the person or the situation. But I see you getting up, I see you walking away, but then I see you kind of keeping tabs on the person, checking in with them. What are they doing, right? And this could be a pattern that you may have, which is not necessarily benefiting you. In the near future, you get the Judgment, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Swords. You're taking a look at something here which is carrying a lot of emotional pain for you in the near future. There's some emotional heartbreak that hasn't been processed, and you're realizing that. However, you're also having a hard time accessing it. It's almost like you're like, yeah, this hurts. Yeah, I'm carrying this emotional pain, but I'm going to be able to process it. I'm going to be able to work through it without actually feeling anything. And it's kind of like drinking water without having any water in the cup. It's like you're not really going to quench that thirst. You know what I mean? Weird example, I know. But let's clarify. Let's take a look at this Five of Wands that you have in the recent past and see what this drama is all about for you, Cancer. Okay. The Five of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. Either way, I see there being a lot of conflict between you and this person, and you just kind of waiting in the recent past for things to get better. I don't see you taking any action. I don't see you making anything happen. I see you just kind of being like, yeah, if I wait long enough, this will get better. This person's going to get over whatever they're upset about. Things will get better. Everything will be fine, and we'll go back to being good with each other. Let's take a look at the King of Cups in your recent past, because you carry a lot of emotions for this person, or this could just be you. As the King of Cups, gender does not matter to me as a reader in tarot, but we'll see. Interesting. King of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, and you get the Queen of Swords in the near future in the same row. So, it's clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Cups. I feel like this is you, Cancer. There's regret that you're carrying when it comes to this situation with whatever happened between you and this person. You do have feelings for them, and you are carrying kind of an energy of, damn, did not want it to go that way. The reason you're carrying this energy is because you want to reconcile with them. You regret how things went down between the two of you. However, with the Queen of Swords here, I don't see you actually taking any action. I see you kind of sitting there and being like, yeah, this sucks. Yeah, I want to reconcile, but I'm not going to tell them how I feel. In fact, if they contact me, if they communicate with me, they're not going to know that I feel anything, right? You're showing up as very cold and very kind of like detached, but underneath that cold exterior, you're carrying some regret about, how the situation unfolded between the two of you, and you still want to get back together with this person. You want to make things right with them. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords in the recent past. See what that's about. Yeah, Six of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. You're considering this. Again, I feel like you may have left, Cancer, and now that you left, you're kind of like, maybe I want to talk to this person again. I don't really like this whole me being away from them energy. I don't like being apart from them. it brings you some unhappiness. Like you're not super keen on this energy. And I see you thinking, toying with the idea of possibly communicating with this person, reaching out to them. Again, with the Page of Wands, that's kind of like a 20% chance of you reaching out to them, but you are still entertaining that idea because you don't like being apart from them. This energy is not fun for you. Let's take a look at the Devil in the current situation. For the Devil, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Cancer, there's some resistance showing up for you in the current situation. It's almost like the energies are trying to move you past this, like, because remember in the recent past, I said you're not really happy with how things unfolded between the two of you, and you do want to reach out and you do want to communicate with this person. In the current situation, I see you almost like, kind of like on a loop, like obsessively thinking about this, obsessively thinking about the connection or something that happened within the connection or about this person, right? You would know what it is. But there is some like, it's almost like your thoughts are kind of stuck on a loop and you're just not letting it go. There's something here that you are just not letting go and it keeps playing over and over and over and over again in your head. And it's creating an energy of resistance where you're kind of like, no, I know I was right. I know I did the right thing. I know I behaved the way I should have acted. Well, if you feel so confident and you're so, sure of yourself, then why are you like thinking about this over and over again? Why is this on a loop, in the back of your mind? Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in your current situation. You walk away and then you turn back, and then you leave and then you kind of come back or keep tabs on this person. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Moon, the Six of Cups, and the Tower. I feel like the reason that you left is because you felt like, that this is a divine connection, right? Deep down on like a subconscious level, you're aware that this is a divine connection between you and this person. But I feel like the reason you left is because you kind of had an energy of, well, this is going to go to shit anyway. It could be that you felt like this relationship was coming to an end anyway, and you're like, fuck it. Let me just, the tower is about to fall. Let me just, make it collapse a little sooner. Or it could just be that you had that fear, you had that belief like, oh, this is all going to go to shit anyway. I'm terrible at relationships. I'm going to ruin this anyway. So I might as well leave. Yeah, I feel that this is a divine connection. Yeah, I really care about this person, but it's going to get ruined anyway. So I might as well just ruin it myself and kind of, like I'll make the exit so that I don't get hurt instead of like waiting until this all comes crumbling down anyways. Which is why you kind of left, but that's also why you're still kind of holding on to this connection or this person and why you're possibly like keeping tabs on them. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in your current situation. Five of Swords is clarified by the Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you know that this had long-term potential. Like you felt it. You had the energy of, this could go the distance. But you left anyway, and now you want it back. You're desiring it, even though you know that it's ended. And so that could be a toxic pattern. And again, I'm not saying you're toxic, but when we go against our own energy, we create toxicity. And this could be you fighting that energy where it's like, I know this is a long-term connection. I know that this is a divine connection. I know this has good, like, stable energy, but I'm still going to end it anyway. Sorry, that's somebody outside. I'm still going to end this anyway. I'm still going to, break us up. But I still want this person and I still want this connection back. So it's kind of like, well, what are you doing if on the one hand you break up, but on the other hand, you're still craving or desiring this connection with this person? Let's take a look at the Judgment in your near future. Wow. Judgment is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You're realizing that you want this back. You want this back because it brings energy of balance into your life. It brings stability into your life. It brings happiness into your life. But again, you're just waiting. You realize all these things. You know that you want all these things. And you know what this connection, what this person brings to you. But you're just kind of waiting. You're like, I'm not going to do anything. I'll just wait. I'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords in your near future and see what that's about, because you got the Queen of Swords in your recent past as a clarifier. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Temperance. You'll get there. You'll get there. You're focusing on yourself right now. In the near future, you're going through the process of, it makes logical sense for me to just focus on me. I need to heal. I need to take time for myself. I need to take care of myself. I need to love myself. And that's the way for me to heal. And it's kind of like you're putting all your thoughts, all your feelings about this connection, about this person, you're putting that on the back burner and you're really focusing on you, which I kind of like that energy, to be honest, Cancer. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords in the near future, closing out your reading. Three of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Two of Pentacles. You're a little bit confused here in the near future, Cancer. There's still a lot of unprocessed emotional pain that you're working through in the near future. You're slowly working through it. And as you're working through this pain, you're kind of in a position where you're like, well, do I want to go back to this connection? Because this is a serious connection. This could even be a marriage for some of you. But you're like, do I want to go back to this connection, or do I just want to move away from it, move into a different direction? Like, what is it that I want to do? You kind of keep bouncing back and forth between, I want this connection. Oh, but this connection hurt me so much, so I'm just going to move away from it. Oh, but I want this connection. Oh, but I want to move away from it. As you're working through this pain, you may go through this process in the near future, but I see you eventually making a decision. I don't see you stuck in this limbo for very, very long. Let's take a look at what the universe has for you this week, Cancer. From the universe, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Emperor. Cancer, you want to work on this connection. You want to make this connection work. Again, you got the Six of Cups twice. This is a divine connection. The problem is you're not actually doing anything about it. You're kind of just sitting there and you're like, yeah, I want this connection to work. Yes, I want everything to work out. Yes, I know that this is a divine connection. But I'm just going to sit here on my throne and I'm not going to move. And if this person wants something, they can come to me and they can work with me. Well, I don't know how they're feeling, but you're the one here with the desire to make things work. So wouldn't you be the one to make the first move? Just saying. But Cancer, that is what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thanks again for tuning in. I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Cancer.